The challenge we are tackling here is empowering young Australian university students to take control of their financial futures. The reality is that many of these students enter university lacking the financial literacy they need to succeed. Juggling tuition, living expenses, and potential debt is tough enough, but add in the lack of knowledge about budgeting, investing, and managing credit, and they face real difficulties. Sadly, gender-specific factors can create even bigger hurdles for female students, potentially impacting their long-term financial security. So, how do we equip these students with the tools they need to thrive? How do we ensure that they leave university not just with a degree, but also with the financial skills to build a secure future? That brings us to our guiding question. How might we create innovative, engaging, and accessible gamified financial literacy solutions that address gender-based differences to empower young Australians with the knowledge and confidence to make informed financial decisions? This is what drives our project, and we believe we have a compelling solution.
Picture this: you're 18 years old, fresh out of high school, living out of home for the first time, and suddenly all the bills, rent, groceries, and a bank app full of numbers that keep going down, and it doesn't make sense. Sounds stressful, right? Well, our focus is on young, first year university students, both female and male, who are struggling with financial confidence. These are students who are learning to be an adult for the first time. Many of them feel anxious or overwhelmed when it comes to money. Budgeting, saving for big things like car insurance, or even understanding how loans work can all feel very foreign. They are also juggling classes, part-time jobs, living expenses, all while trying to keep up with the rising cost of living. So it's no surprise that financial decisions can feel intimidating. Our goal is to build financial confidence. We want to empower these students to make smart, informed choices about their money, not just for uni life, but for their future. Let's face it, talking about money isn't exactly fun for most students. But what if learning about finances actually felt like a challenge you wanted to complete? That's where our solution comes in. The Financial Freedom Challenge is a social media based challenge that gives students weekly financial goals and obstacles to help them build real, lasting money habits. Each week focuses on a new theme, like budgeting smarter, cutting down debt, or tracking spending habits. Think of it like a financial fitness program, but more engaging. Students are able to share their progress on social media, celebrating wins, learning from others, and building trust within a supportive community. But it doesn't stop there. After each week's challenge, financial experts jump in with a live question and answer session on social media, platforms such as Instagram or TikTok. They provide advice and answer students' questions in real time. By completing these challenges, students earn a recognition on social media and a public shout out for their hard work and effort. Plus, our challenges are shareable across multiple apps, making it accessible and inclusive for everybody. The Financial Freedom Challenge transforms financial learning and building confidence with money. It starts with our first challenge. We chose this idea because it directly tackles one of the biggest challenges first year university students face: a lack of financial knowledge and confidence. Our idea stands out because it's creative and relevant. We're using social media, the one platform students already love and use every day. That means our solution is engaging, accessible, and meets students where they already are.
Our Financial Freedom Challenge was developed using a range of frameworks that helped us design a practical and impactful solution. We started with design thinking, which allowed us to really understand first-year students' financial anxieties, things like budgeting, saving, and managing expenses for the first time. We reframed these struggles into an opportunity for empowerment and growth through our SWOT analysis. We identified key strengths such as accessibility, engagement, and collaboration with financial experts. It also showed us opportunities to scale our impact and reach more students. Using the impact effort matrix, we positioned our initiative in the high impact, medium effort quadrant, meaning it delivers meaningful change while still being realistic to implement. Finally, the desirable, viable, feasible model confirmed that our challenge ticks all the boxes. It's desirable for students, viable through low-cost platforms, and feasible to maintain long term. Altogether, these frameworks justify our idea as not only educational but inspiring, turning financial learning from something intimidating into something empowering and social, with a strong focus on the future. After careful consideration, we decided the Financial Freedom Challenge would fall under the high impact, medium effort quadrant, as seen on the diagram on the left. Due to the proposed initiative being tailored directly to first year uni students, it is able to have a profound impact on their financial literacy abilities. The challenge uniquely recognises the transition from high school to university and provides a relatable, supportive platform to help students build essential money skills through goals and interactive social media engagement. As for effort, the main reason we didn't place it in the low effort quadrant was due to the initiative involving developing weekly content, which can be time consuming, along with collaborating with financial experts during live Q&A sessions. However, because our initiative operates entirely online using pre-existing platforms such as Instagram and TikTok, there are minimal costs involved. In starting, like any initiative, it will require a substantial amount of time and effort, but in the grand scheme of things, it's an efficient, realistic, scalable, and low-cost solution to the problem. We believe if there was a no-brainer quadrant, that is where the financial challenge belongs. It's engaging, it's impactful, the initiative requires moderate but nonetheless achievable effort.
Based on our DVF framework evaluation, the Financial Freedom Challenge was chosen because it demonstrated strong desirability through its relatable and interactive design that connects directly with first-year university students. It promotes a sense of community by allowing participants to share progress, support one another, and engage in open conversations about personal finance, which is an area that often feels isolating or intimidating. It was also highly viable as it uses existing and accessible social media platforms to deliver engaging content at minimal cost while offering opportunities to collaborate with financial experts and educational institutions. From a feasibility perspective, the initiative requires moderate but achievable effort, focusing mainly on developing creative weekly content, maintaining social engagement, and coordinating expert Q&A sessions. These findings align closely with our impact effort matrix evaluation, which positioned the initiative within the high impact medium effort quadrant. This reflects its ability to make meaningful difference in students' financial literacy and confidence while remaining realistic to implement and sustain. The Financial Freedom Challenge therefore stands out as a balanced, high-value and community-driven solution that effectively supports young adults in building lifelong financial skills. For our prototypes, we created a visual app design using Canva and Base44 to demonstrate what the Financial Freedom Challenge would look in practice. Our Canva and Base44 prototypes include several key screens to represent the main user journey. A login screen to personalize the experience for each student, a dashboard showing weekly challenges and progress, a budget tracker screen where students can record their cash flow and expenses, an achievements and sharing screen allowing users to celebrate milestones and share success with friends on social media, a resources tab for growing financial knowledge with curated resources, an accessibility settings screen ensuring that the platform is inclusive and easy to use for everyone. These prototypes allow us to visualize the app's core layout and flow, giving our team and testers a clear sense of how students would interact with the challenge.
So the survey received 10 responses from the app prototype, and the majority of the respondents were first-year university students. Respondents indicated moderate confidence in managing their finances, with 50% feeling slightly confident and 50% feeling moderately confident. The prototype received positive usability ratings, with 80% of respondents rating it 4 out of 5 for ease of navigation and understanding, 10% rated it 3, and another 10% rated it a 5. The design and layout of the prototype were well received, with 50% respondents rating it 4 out of 5 and 50% rating it a 5. Weekly challenges and goals were considered engaging and motivating. 50% response rated them a 4 out of 5, 30% rated them a 3, 20% rated them a 5. And the likelihood of regular use, when they were asked about whether they'd use it regularly, 40% of the respondents said they would be likely, 30% said they would be very likely, and 30% were neutral. Respondents appreciated several aspects of the prototype, including the available resources, individualized profiles with achievements, the community page, simplicity of design, ease of understanding and navigation, the community discussion board, weekly goals, the leaderboard, and the layout. Areas for improvement include simplifying the login process, making the banner on the left side movable, developing a dedicated app, creating more engaging and varied money challenges, including an initial instruction section, and offering more personalized profile settings. Some users also found that the initial navigation was a little bit confusing.
Moving forward, we created this Gantt chart as a project plan to show how Good Shepherd can bring our Financial Freedom Challenge to life through a clear and achievable timeline. It outlines the full implementation process, demonstrating that within just a few months, Good Shepherd can successfully launch a digital initiative that empowers students to build financial confidence. The project is divided into 4 key phases: partnership establishment, content development, launch and engagement, and finally, evaluation and impact reflection. Each phase builds on the last, creating clear dependencies. For example, content development follows partnership setup, and the launch depends on program completion. Key milestones include partnership finalization, content readiness, the official January 8th launch, and final evaluation in February. We've also built in time buffers to manage any unexpected delays. Overall, this Gantt chart shows that the Financial Freedom Challenge is strategically planned, realistic, and sustainable, providing Good Shepherd with a clear roadmap for long-term success.
Well, now the tables have turned, and we are asking for your help and advice. As you are well aware, university students need that boost of confidence, and will we provide that through our unique and effective solution? We are asking Good Shepherd to consider providing funding and resources to help us launch the first pilot challenge for our test audience. This will allow us to work out any kinks and ensure that everything will run smoothly for our first launch. By supporting our challenge, Good Shepherd is able to help us extend our resource access through the existing network it already has. This promotes our challenge widespread across an audience. So it's one challenge, one student, one success story at a time. We know we can do this, so let's do it together.